Hi, stream.
Hello.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Morning.
It's early.
Well, it's not morning anymore now.
It's early in the desert. It is
For
9
me.
a.m.
Oh, well, yeah, and it's technically 11 where I'm at, so never mind. It is morning for people, evening for others.
It's morning in theory.
In theory, time is a construct.
That's accurate. But
Time also means nothing to cats, which we are.
yeah,
Meow.
absolutely nothing. I get ready and I have 3 shadows glaring at me with their little green eyes every morning being like, feed us now, Snape. Give me 2 minutes to brush my teeth and then I will feed you.
I can't wait
All
to
right,
see them
but-
pop up.
This is Novi's monthly live stream day. Woohoo!
We got a lot of stuff going on today.
Do we know what charity we're doing the thing this month?
Are we doing a charity this month? Nova?
No. We
We did
Life has
last
been
month.
so nuts for everyone this past month. Like,
yeah, this
We don't,
last month was
just
crazy.
collect money for us, either. So it's not like we are collecting money that isn't going to charity. We're just not doing it right now. If we want to shout out some charities, anybody got a charity to shout out, we can do that for sure.
No, yeah, actually, I think I still have the command set up for donate to Stop Pipeline 3.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Great, yeah.
there it is.
Here we go.
So we raised money for Stop Pipeline 3. We raised money for the free elections, Stacey Abrams.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we run a bail fund and things like that. So, sometimes we do charities, sometimes we do not, depending on how much time we have to set up a charity stream. Because I feel like it doesn't make sense to set up a charity stream and then no one's gonna watch it because we didn't have time to get it together. So we try to do the charity streams when we have more time. So this month we did not, but next month I'm planning a lot of stuff because it's gonna be October. And it's going to be spooky season.
It's my birthday month, and for whatever reason,
Ooh.
I'm super amped about it this year, even though it's an odd number to be happy about.
What number is that? Do you mind?
36.
I feel like it's a good number.
Yeah.
I feel like every number is a good number. You made it.
Yeah, yeah.
Look, I have about another year. It's good. Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, so stay tuned today and next month we have some cool stuff lined up that I'm already working on. Just as a little preview, I did find a game that uses tarot cards in order to create a myth.
We need to talk
Anyway.
about so many things.
I know. Anyway,
Yeah,
so that's just one of the games. So hopefully we have a lot of cool stuff planned for next month for spooky season. But to kick off fall, we're going to be cats. Bodega cats, to be specific.
Yes.
Joe, do you want to explain the game?
Yes. So it is Tales from the Corner Coven. Horrors and the bodega cats that slay them. I can't talk.
Who is it by?
Oh no, I don't want to mispronounce this. Jonaya Kemper?
Okay, people can search that.
Yeah. Jonaya.
There you go.
Kemper. Kemper. Anyways.
There you go.
All 4 of us shall be cats, and we each have our own bodega shop in Brooklyn, New York. And so oh my God, I'm sorry, I turned that off.
Someone came in the bodega.
We each have our own supernatural powers because we have a supernatural enemy we fight with in our bodega. So we shall figure out our cat, their name, their power, and our ritual item. That'll all be important in a little bit. So first, we have our mundane name. And then we choose our true name. Very Fae-like.
I love that. It's
True name.
The
So-
name
thought it
that
was,
other people call you, and also like the name that you call yourself. Like it's so good.
Very good.
Let's start there. Nova, would you like to go first with what kind of cat are you?
A Scottish fold, if I can.
Yes, of course.
I just love the ears.
Yeah.
Do I need to pick a name now?
We can round robin this.
Oh, okay.
So, Lizy?
Yeah. Big ginger cat.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
And Emily?
Okay, normally I would go with a black cat, but I feel like Joe gets first dibs on the black cat because she has 3 of them. So I'm gonna go with a calico cat, but like she fucked up. Like she's clearly been in fights. Like she's got like one of her ears is like, one has a notch in it because she has been spayed, but the other one has a notch in it because she got in a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she calls them both fights, obviously. But yeah, she's a little fucked up, but she's a calico.
Yeah. And then just because he's nearby, oh my god, I know, it's awful. I'm going to be playing Don Diego Juan de la Vega. He is a black ragdoll cat. He is 16 years old. He is an old man. I went full leap into all of it. So yeah, I black fluffy cat.
Like I already
Love
know my
it.
name and everything.
So Nova, name for your.
I never really watched True Blood, but the for example name here, the first one is Suke. So I'm gonna go with Suke.
Awesome. Yeah. Yes, Suki is totally a Scottish fold.
Mhm.
Lizy, how about you?
I keep thinking of red, but I might just be looking at Nova's shirt. I think my neighbor growing up had a cat named Dee Dee, so let's go with Dee Dee.
Okay. We have a Suki, we have a Dee Dee, and we have your calico's name.
Patches. Because that's what every fucking calico's name is.
Good.
Patches.
Awesome. So we have a Suki, a Dee Dee, Patches, and Diego. And then the next part is their true name.
Mm-hmm.
So, as an example, we have Don Diego Juan de la Vega, the Ancient One. So his true name is the Ancient One. Nova, how about you?
I'm gonna go with the Brooklyn Brawler. Suke, the Brooklyn Brawler.
Love it. Yes. Awesome. Lizy, how about you?
What's something that's good for being a cat that's very loud? First off, has to be Deandra. The Yowler? No, there's got to be.
Banshee?
Ooh, I like that.
Very good.
Yes. Yeah, she's just one of those very vocal cats.
Nice.
I was really hoping I would figure it out before it got back to me. No. My brain is just going straight to Cats, the musical, so I want to be like, Patches,
Yeah.
the theater cat.
Yeah.
That doesn't really go
You
with the
could go
aesthetic.
straight with like the Gumby cat. Although Gumby cats are better taken care of, I think.
What about...
in the fiction?
Well, she's a fighter.
Yeah.
So with that, or like pugilist, if you want to be very specific. Have a brawler.
That's a good word.
She'd be like the assassin. Different kind of fighter.
I like the assassin. I feel like that works.
Or like one of the examples is the protector of Flatbush.
Shit like that's good.
See what I mean.
My maid of honor lived in Flatbush, Brooklyn, so that
I like the protector. I like that. That's cute. I'm gonna do like Patches the Protector. Like the
I'll
bodega.
walk with it.
That has no name. My unnamed bodega.
We'll start thinking now.
You know.
I'm doing the same.
So we kind of did this. What does your cat look like? Emily already gave a good description.
Yeah.
Fucked up. I have a very visual description sitting next to me.
Yes.
That.
That's what I look like.
And then, Nova, you said you're a Scottish fold.
Scottish
What do you
fold.
look like as a Scottish fold?
So I kind of want to lean towards mobster. So like a Scottish fold with a newsboy hat.
Yes.
Oh my god.
And like a little not bow tie, but like very just like excuse me. Dapper kind of aesthetic.
Dapper.
Skinny, chunky, active. Well, you said brawler, so I'm gonna think kind of muscly.
Yeah, kind of muscly.
Okay. And then, how about you, Lizzie?
Yeah, Dee Dee has gotta be. I think the one thing I said was big ginger. So, you know, those cats that are like not full Maine Coon, but definitely like naturally a bit muscular, naturally like a solid 15, 18 pounds of cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those. And probably on the young side, so maybe she doesn't have all the accolades that, say, Patches does. But this is her route. This is what she does.
Let's see. Next, we need to decide our arcane power.
Can I say before we move on any further that I am also one of those smushed face cats? Do those come in calico flavor?
Yes, they do.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
What does your
Generally
cat
smushed.
taste like? Give me.
Yeah, especially because when cats breed, they can have the female can hold material from more than one male, and so that's why one litter will have so many different looks. Is because that shows how many
I did know that.
companions she has had.
That's wild.
Um,
Anyway, smoosh face cat for sure. I
Yeah.
love this one. And like the bright orange eyes. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's it. Now I'm done. I promise.
okay, no, that's perfect.
Like I have a specific idea.
So, determine your arcane power. This can only be used once per game, so make sure it's a good one. They give examples of 10 lives, blessed by Bast. I don't know if I ever say that name right, but
Fast.
Bast, Bast, yeah.
May not be right.
Diamond claws, acid hairballs,
That's
And-
very good.
telekinesis.
I love when it's like cat-based, and it's like telekinesis.
Telekinesis.
No more
Like,
normal
telekinesis.
but acid hairball.
Good, that's good.
So,
I mean, I got a very straightforward one, but I already said the enter the banshee. It's gotta be a banshee scream.
yes, that makes
Gotta
sense.
happen.
Yeah. What about you, Nova?
So I'm going to go with like intense persuasion. So like high as fuck charisma. And like
Yeah, no, I was thinking of the damn character from Shrek. He's the eyeballs.
yeah, exactly. And like can weave horseshit into Egyptian cotton, basically.
Okay, I like that
Amazing.
first. Awesome. And then Emily?
So I've also just decided that I have an eye patch. And essentially, I have a laser eye, so I can lift the eye patch up and it's laser.
What's Cyclops' brother's name?
Cable?
No.
No?
Cable was the arm. Anyways, Scott's brother has just the one eye. Is the laser thing? Sorry.
Yes, very similar. Yes, similar energy. One eye patch. But like when I lift it up, it's like laser eye. That's what
Google says it's Vulcan is the name. May not be correct.
That does not ring a bell.
Havoc?
Havoc, yes.
Is that the one? Oh, there are two brothers.
One brother.
Hero comics.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I was digging through like some really old archives to pull that one out.
Yep.
And let's see. Diego has healing thunder.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah. Like you can summon it.
It's his purr.
Yes.
His purr is like full body, makes you feel better and will heal you.
It's very good.
All right. Now we get to describe our corner store. This is where your cat gets their power and is the base of their operation. Supernatural horrors always want to screw up your bodega because it's the heart of a community, and you want to protect it. This is where members of the community gather, and they can play the lottery, get coffee, grab a quick meal, whatever your little store is about. That's, that will then help determine your ritual item, if that makes sense. So, like, if you have a little grocery store set up with mostly fresh produce and some sandwiches, like maybe your ritual item is a butter knife. That sounds very scary for a cat just to be walking around with a butter knife. But,
what do you have? A knife? No!
It's ceremonial. Big Patch's energy is nice.
Another one could be like the ones that you go and you get some alcohol and cigarettes and lottery tickets, and like the lottery ticket is your ritual item. So those are example ideas. So who has thoughts?
I have a cursed thought, so I can go first.
Go for it. Yes. Yeah.
My brain's decided this is what I'm doing, so I have no other thoughts in my brain but this. So my bodega specializes in like bakery items, so like cakes and cookies and things like that, but specifically the pound cake. Like they have like that good New York pound cake. You know what I'm talking about. They're also at the corner of a township, so they service most of the town. And the name of the bodega is called Pound Town. So, essentially, I am Patches, the protector of Pound Town. It's a curse thought.
That's so good.
It's my bodega.
Yes.
It's extremely cursed.
Yes.
It's a cursed thought, but it's my cursed thought.
Accepted. It is now canon done. Okay. Woo.
Wait, I haven't picked a magical item. Can we pick the store and then I can think about it? I don't know. Is it a pound cake? Is it a piece of pound cake? Or is
Yes,
it
it absolutely can be a piece of pound cake. Oh my
It's a
god.
piece of the cinnamon pound cake. That's the best one. So
Now I want that. Okay.
That's never not gonna exist now.
Nova, any ideas?
Yeah, so I'm thinking liquor store front with a seedy underbelly back room of poker, kind of.
front. Liquor store front.
Liquor store front, yeah, but they actually do sell liquor, so that's what they claim on their taxes anyway.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say that because it's an underground like poker scheme, my ritual item is going to be a Joker card.
Nice.
And
good.
the bodega, and the thing is called Tony's Tavern.
I want it to be a Tony's.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Please no, please multiple Tonys. That's so funny.
That'll be our beef.
Big
Is
New York energy.
That'll be our beef. Is that we both named our bodegas Tony.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go with Tony and Sons.
Good.
Yes.
Tony's Tavern and Tony and Sons.
Yeah, they're different Tonys. They're from opposite ends of Sicily. So Tony and Sons operates as a normal bodega, but the big thing is that you can always go to Tony and Sons at the end of the day to get a plate of hot food to take home. They always have a couple hot plates set up with you got your sausage and peppers, you got your meatballs, you got your stuffed shells. And it's just 2 or 3 things, but it changes up every day, and there's definitely a little lady in the back stirring a pot of sauce or something.
At all times.
Yeah, always. But yeah, that's so because of that, because there's so much extra food running around, the place also has a little bit of maybe a rat problem or something, which is why Ginger is big. Ginger gets work done.
Nice. Ginger understood the assignment.
Yes, exactly.
And what would your ritual item be?
Gosh. It's got to be stealing a piece of sausage.
Okay.
That's good.
We have pound cake, cinnamon pound cake,
Cinnamon
sausage, Joker card. Let's see. I guess continuing with his theme, it's going to be the mom and pop pharmacy. Medic? No. Terrible names, whatever. Medic pharmacy.
Okay.
And his ritual item is going to be a thermometer.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, a pill bottle? I was like, what does he get from the pharmacy? Okay, yeah. Thermometer. Yeah.
Just one of those classic mercury glass ones that he'll just carry around in his mouth and keeps with him on the window sill that he lounges upon and watches everyone come and go.
I love it.
Yeah.
What's the name?
Medic pharmacy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Medic pharmacy.
Let's see. So we have the names of our bodegas. Oh, what do you like most about your bodega and community? So, I think we know that Suki likes the gambling in the back, and Dee Dee enjoys the rat buffet. As well as sneaking some sausages.
The buffet.
What about Patches? What does Patches love about her bodega?
Patches was taken in as a small kitten by the old lady who runs the bodega. She is the one who started Pound Town, and that's why it's remained the same name, because
come up with that name?
No one will tell her. I want to tell her.
Oh,
that's how it works.
Okay. No one's gonna tell Marge. No one's gonna tell Marge. So that's how it stays. It stays. So Marge took Patches in when she was a little kitten and raised her up, and so I have devoted my life to Marge, and I would die for her for sure. So I protect her, and I make sure that no one harms her. Or comes near the bodega. I am very protective of my people. That's what I love about the area. I love Marge because she gives me cinnamon pound cake.
Gotcha. Okay.
I love Marge too.
I'm gonna put a little side thought in there. I get the feeling that Marge knew what she was doing. She lets everyone just be like, don't explain it. And why I say that is because my parents have a 1969 Bonneville convertible. It is our land yacht. It is gorgeous. My dad spent a very long time restoring this car. Stunning. It has always had the license plate Fine 69 on it.
Amazing. Nice.
I figured out what 69 was in high school, just like everyone else. And finally, as an adult visiting home from college, I had to look at the license plate and go, Dad, why? And he's like, because it's funny. And I was like,
Nice.
I didn't need to know that. You and Mom, thanks. He's like, you asked. Oh my God.
Amazing. Same energy.
Don't ask. Never ask.
No.
Just say, thank you, Marge. Have a good day.
Yes.
Thanks for coming to Mountain.
Diego loves Medic Pharmacy because there is a very large box seat window seal that he can lounge upon. And when customers come in to get their prescriptions, they can sit on the seat and they can pet on him and he will purr and make them feel better. So he is the neighborhood nurse kitty. And he just wants to make sure everyone feels better once they come in.
Love it.
Let's see. As a group, we need to pick the enemy of our bodegas. I think Dee Dee already claims zombie rats.
Oh, yes. Apparently, yes.
Because they want to ruin the bodega by replacing the no-kill traps with kill traps. So they can harvest for the one true Rat King.
As played by Vincent Price, yeah.
Yes.
Dark.
Then we have an evil warlock, a cabal of vampire roaches, and I can't, this. Okay, just Jamie from the block.
No. We've already established that this corner has a rat problem, so I think that makes sense. I feel like it makes sense to keep going with the rat theme. I like the Rat King. It's one of my favorite lore things. I don't know why. It's so creepy.
Okay, is it one enemy for all of them?
I thought I read it as
enemies.
Yeah, each one of us chooses the enemy for our bodega.
It said as a group. That's why I thought it was one.
I think this might be the one circumstance when it's one thing for everyone.
As a group,
I need a chart.
Following table to choose what enemy is trying to take out your bodegas. Okay, yeah.
Okay,
your
so
bodegas.
Okay, so we don't have to do the rats if that doesn't fit in with everyone's.
That's funny.
I think that's funny. I feel like
okay.
Because you're just like, screw it, I'm just gonna eat the problem.
Well, no, in that case, I if we can retcon a little bit, we can say that Dee Dee is sociable and will just catch something and bring it to whoever her person is. And there's such a rat problem here because they just kind of let the rat go outside. The human is into that no-kill trap situation, and that's why they keep coming back. Because this is an easy get for some of these rats.
Okay.
Got it. So you've just been watching in horror as
because the human's like, oh, just put it by the dumpster.
Just put it by the dumpster, don't get it out, and you just see the same rat.
Oh,
like,
my
hey,
hard work.
Very Tom and Jerry situation.
Oh, big Tom and Jerry situation. But I do get some good pets and maybe a side of sausage when that happens.
That's how you keep up on your ritual item. All right, so then gameplay will happen in 2 phases. We have the curiosity phase, where corresponding whatever, we have this circle thing that's going to happen. We'll pretend to be the enemy bothering the cat at their bodega. And then after that, we will have the Coven phase, where all of us come together to do our rituals and defeat the enemy.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, let's see. What was the order we figured out, Lizzie?
It's what's on Twitch. So we've got Jones first, then Nova, then me, then Lizzie.
Yeah.
I think that's what we decided.
Well, if it's to the right, then it would be
Joe,
Or
me,
Joe,
Lizzie,
Joe,
Emily.
Nova, Lizzie, me.
Yes.
If we're going in
Yeah.
a circle. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not like you're reading on a page, but going in a circle.
So, curiosity phase occurs during the daytime while the bodega is active, and each player takes turns as the supernatural enemy who is bothering the player to their right.
Yes.
Pointing the right way on the other screen? No.
No, other way.
I had to wait for the lag. That way.
This one?
Wait for the lag.
That way.
Yes.
That way. And then me. Okay.
Yes.
Well, it's easy when you have to point down, isn't it? It's the wrong way to point.
Oh.
Oh, I just... I just fucked it up.
The enemy rolls a d6 and narrates how they try to distract the Coven cat so they will forget their ritual item. The wilder, the better. The cat must roll lower than the enemy to resist the curiosity and narrate the attempt. And then blah, blah, blah. We go from there.
Okay.
So, I shall be the zombie rat coming after Nova.
Dragging
What do
a
you
kill
do?
trap with you.
Yeah, apparently. Dragging
Yes.
some kill traps.
Mm-hmm.
So, bink. I rolled a 5.
Is that good or bad? I'm sorry.
That's bad for me. It's
The cat must roll under.
underneath.
Oh, I need to roll under. Okay.
Yeah, you need to roll under, so
You got this.
we're just say 5 or lower, and that means you win this encounter. And you will remember to get your ritual item. So I am going to be sneaking to the back. Someone left the back door open, and so I get into the poker area, and no one's in there because it's daytime. And so I'm going to be scrounging around through the cards and making a mess and set up a little kill trap. Ha! You shall not save rat lives.
That's what you were
So-
going to do. But on your way in through the back door, I put my paw down on your tail, look at you, and go, "Not today." And I toss you out with a 3.
Like,
Just a far shot of a rat flying through an alleyway.
which
Wilhelm scream.
Yeah.
audio file, good lord. One of my parents' cats named Ninja. I've seen him do that with moles.
Oh,
That my
a
dog,
full smack.
my dog
Mhm.
will dig up moles and bowls from the yard, and she plays with them. And Ninja tries to help, and I've seen him like get a hold of one of the bodies and just be like, "Oh!" And then they both chase after the dead body. I'm like, "That's really gross, you guys. Please stop." That might be a little
Yeah.
bad. Sorry, stream.
It's okay. We're talking about zombie rats.
Yeah, it's at least it's not.
They have an
Yeah.
agenda,
Yeah.
a
But-
bad agenda.
So you toss me across the alleyway, and or well, rats don't really hiss; they make a screaming sound. Hurry up. And then so Nova, you now get to harass Lizy.
I'm feeling pretty good. I've got my 2 bodyguards with me, which are let's say the Egyptian hairless cats with top hats, and they're very beefy though. So I walk up to.
Are you a zombie
Yeah,
rat, though?
Oh wait, am I a zombie rat?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Zombie
Yes.
rat
Yeah.
attacking Dee Dee's Tony and Sons restaurant.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
corner food spot.
Yes.
Okay, so can I continue as that same rat that I got
With
tossed
the
out of?
cat sidekicks? Oh, as the one that
The one that I threw out.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So, Suki, as they toss out the zombie rat onto the street or into the alley, they say, "Go bother Tony and Sons." So the rat looks back and goes, and then scurries off and sneaks under the door into Tony and Sons, trying to make their way to the pot of sauce to ruin it.
No, not the big pot of sauce.
That's all part of the evil rat's plan.
Did you roll a d6? Because I rolled a 5. What did you roll?
3.
Oh, okay.
You rolled a 3?
Yeah.
Well, last time. So this time I'm rolling again, right?
Yes. Yeah.
That's a 3.
Oh, snap. Lizy?
Cool. It's a 1.
Yay! So how do you
Okay.
zombie rat?
So Dee Dee is making her rounds, accepting a pet here, a trifle of food there from the people sitting around and walking around. And, there's always one eye on that pot, because that's where the ladies stand. That's where the old lady stands. She's great for just dropping things. I made a dog by accident. So when she sees that rat slowly try to ratatouille his way up, it's time to leave the dining area and jump straight back. Definitely, bouncing off things that a cat has no right to get for paws in, but it doesn't matter because you gotta save the people from this rat. And she flies through the air and knocks the rat right off whatever it was climbing at the time. And then picks him up and tries to find whoever's the nearest human in the back to say, "I did this." I did it.
Yelling.
Yes.
Did it.
Yeah. Come here. I did it. And at some point, one of the sons will, we go through the routine of I give rat, I get a snack. I get the sausage. Rat goes outside by the dumpster to live another day.
Again.
Problem solved.
Awesome. Okay, you both have your ritual items. Now, Lizy, you are a zombie rat for Emily.
Yeah, it's time to go to downtown. So, this rat now heads across, going through different fences, and this rat finally knows how to do this. This rat knows exactly where to get all the other zombie rats for the harvest for the One True Rat King. And that is to set up by your area, because all the rats really love to hang out by the bakery section. That's where, that's where the good garbage is. It's great. Mm-hmm. So what this rat is, not to get too fanciful for it, but if I get a bunch of rats to push this dumpster closer, oh no, I'm going to set out bait from the dumpster. So I'm going to get the good stuff from the dumpster and bring it closer so that I can attract more rats to grow my one true rat king army of zombie rats. So let me roll a die. Nope, got 1.
Is that an instant? What does that mean?
I would say if you roll a 1, then you win.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Because I can't roll under that.
No.
Right?
I roll under.
But what
still
if you
like
roll a 1?
Yeah, that's why, like, before, when I rolled a 5, I said 5 or lower. With Lizy, she needed 3 or lower. So with Emily, you have to roll a 1.
Yeah. And you can
No
use
pressure.
arcane power to
Reroll.
re-roll.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'm sorry,
I can only use
my
that
dice
once, right?
don't like me, but they express that in terms of rolling low.
Is this rolling with advantage?
I
Yeah.
guess technically,
Yeah.
but you don't have to say it at first. You can just do it afterwards, just in case, because you could get it on the first try.
Yeah.
And it also
Okay.
leads the narrative.
I believe
let's
in the
try.
heart.
Let's try using the real die. Got 2.
So close.
It's so close. Okay, if I use my arcane power, I can only use it once, right?
Yes. Here's the thing: is if you don't use your arcane power and you accept that roll, then you will not have your ritual item, which will be that it could be a detriment when we get to the Coven phase.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use my power.
Okay.
Is that my laser eyeball?
Yes, that's your laser eyeball.
Okay, got it. Cool. So, Patches is kind of like stalking the top of this building. Like, she's just walking back and forth, and she's looking down, and she sees the rat going into the garbage and starting to, like, pull all the good garbage out. Patches knows what the good garbage is. She's seen on the street, she knows. And so she knows exactly what's going on. And she's going to use her little laser eye thing. She sees a block of stinky cheese also in there. And so she uses her laser eye to melt the cheese and make it gross. It's like blue cheese. It's disgusting. And so not even rats want to go near it. And it's like, it is worth it. You're welcome, town. And then she walks away.
And now re-roll.
Okay, let's see. Does it help?
Part of the cards.
It's the stinkiest cheese.
It's the stinkiest cheese ever.
My plan is foiled. Foiled again.
You silly rat.
Awesome.
That's why you never stand downwind of Pound Town.
I'm so mad. Bye.
Good morning, world. So, vertical advice from Novi Studios.
Okay.
Let's tweet that shit out.
I get to bother Joe, yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Diego.
Diego over at Medic Pharmacy.
At Medic Pharmacy. Okay. Okay, so the rats are like, oh my god, it smells like fart over here. And not even rats want it. So they are all going to stay away from Pound Town and all start like kind of filing over to the other side of the street. And that's when they notice there is a hole in the door area of Medic Pharmacy. And now the pharmacy isn't usually where the rats go because that's not where food is. But they do have sweets out on the counter that they give to people who get their shots and get like things like that. So they have sweets on the counter. So the rats are going to try to sneak in and try to steal the treats because the treats can appease the Rat King if they do not get the souls that they need, which is looking like they may not. So they need treats for the Rat King. So they're going to sneak into Medic Pharmacy, and they sneak up onto the counter, and they sneak over to the hard candies, and pause.
And roll.
It's gonna be a 6.
I rolled a 5.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Barely.
Oh,
Okay, so Diego's been lounging and snoozing, and there hasn't been many customers today, so he hasn't really activated the purr of healing. Mm-hmm. And he hears some rustling, but it's stinky. And human person isn't stinky. What is this? Ugh! Rats on my counter. No. It's one big fluffy paw down, two big fluffy paws down. And then just lopes over to the counter and jumps up and meow! And screams at them and makes them scatter and right back out the cat door.
Hell yeah.
Because the little hole that they found was technically his door, so he can come and go
his door.
out the front door like a proper cat should.
Yes. Amazing. We did it.
Yay! All right, so we made it through the curiosity phase. No one got distracted. While he's up on the counter, he's like, oh, my magical stick. Picks up the thermometer, takes it back over to the window and sits down and continues about his lounging. Mm-hmm. So now that we made it through the daytime of the curiosity phase, it is later in the evening, no more incidents have occurred, and we all convene together in the back alley, connecting all of our bodegas to do our ritual to continue to protect our little neighborhood. Oops. Where am I at? Yes. We each must say what our ritual items will do to banish the supernatural enemy. So that is the Joker card, the sausage, the cinnamon pound cake, and a thermometer.
Mm-hmm. Do they have to be combined?
Apparently, yes.
This is a transformer
Love it.
situation.
This is great.
What their ritual item will do to banish their supernatural enemy.
Maybe it's a Voltron situation.
Something. Or just like, combo!
With our meowers combined.
Yes.
We form.
We have to start meowing to activate the ritual. Once everyone is meowing, the supernatural enemy will try once again to get the kitties to succumb to curiosity and fail the ritual. So, let's start with the first part. How are we going to use each of our items to defeat the Rat King? Zombie Rat King.
So, I do have an idea for this.
Okay.
And I think an idea we need to explore is the Captain Planet idea, where each of our items represents something, and they come together to form one big, one like cougar-sized cat.
I'm very into
crazy cat.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
I'm very into that.
Very.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, powers combined. So
yeah. Mm-hmm.
We have to choose what each of our objects are like representative of.
Yes.
Okay. Joe's makes sense. Joe's is clearly health.
Well, I was thinking like the mercury in the thermometer is like poison. Like if you get bit by a cat, like that is horrifically infectious and like not good. So,
Not me over here thinking Joe's gonna be
it's like an idea and a power. It's an idea and a power.
The cards could be the claws because death by 1,000 cuts.
Sure. Yes.
We have solid meat and muscle.
Yes. Yes.
And then the cinnamon pound cake is the light floofiness and makes it pretty. Like you will make everything look pretty, which is ironic coming from Patches, but like I'm not here.
That's
puffiness.
it, though.
Maybe it's a fluffy cat.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the fluffiness of the pound cake. It's the fluffy fur.
Yeah. So it's all like a flame tip. Flame tip that.
Yeah, and the cinnamon swirl can be like the markings that's on the cat. Its name is Cinnamon.
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so this is how all of our items come together to make the ultimate attack cat.
Mm-hmm. We've decided.
What are your meows? Like, what do your meows sound like to activate your items for the ritual?
Like a goddamn howl.
I was like, you just scream. What?
Yeah. Definitely is the first to start that too.
For sure. I want to say Patches is more like a deep, like, oh. I used to have a cat that made that noise and it was so good.
Oh, it's a froggy.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, when he gets going, it's a...
Yeah.
Don't need a foghorn in the house at 2 a.m. Thanks.
Cute. Yes.
Not a healing sound at that point.
Yeah,
Not
soul, soul cats who scream, rah!
Yeah.
Just, yep. She will get your attention.
And what about Suki?
Meow.
Very dignified.
The one that almost sounds fake, that you're like, it can't be how you're actually doing. That's just my accent.
Can't be a real.
Awesome. Okay, so one more round robin of attacks, but this time it is from the one true Rat King. He has shown up. He has smelt his hoard and has disapproved. And so he is showing up to put down the final rat-y paw on the situation and stop these damn bodega cats.
If it wasn't for those meddling bodega cats.
Oh, he's a nutria rat. He's one of those big mofos from New Orleans. It looks like it's supposed to be a beaver, but it's still a rat.
Oh,
God, I have to look that up.
Well, yeah. Have you ever been to a New York City subway?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nutria rats are even bigger than that. Like, I did not understand until
like
my husband was telling me about them because they freak him out real bad because he grew up down in Louisiana. And there was a couple of incidences that the nutria rats came up from the sewers in mass, and like it's a thing, and like people have to go out and hunt them to get to cull the population. However terrible that sounds. Anyways,
So it's like hunting womp rats.
yeah, they're like
It's like a woodchuck combined with a beaver.
yeah. I'm not exaggerating. Like it looks like a mini beaver, but it has the rat tail and they'll get aggressive with you too. It's really creepy. They're both.
These look cute, but I can tell how much of a terror they would be.
So the rat king is the nutria rat, waddling out.
Oh my god.
So he is now going after Nova. I shall distract you with my voice. I will roll a 3.
I will roll a 4.
So either you can sacrifice your ritual item to re-roll or accept it.
Well, at the beginning of every boss battle, the hero takes the first swipe. So I'll take the hit.
Oh, okay. All right.
What does this mean?
So that means I wasn't expecting that. The nutria rat lunges for Suki and swipes the hat off the head and starts attacking. And you are full on going to be distracted. And now Suki and the Rat King are fighting. And screeches and cat yowls come up out of the night air. And who's next on this? Lizy.
Yes.
So Nova, make your roll.
So this is all happening like at midnight in that alleyway all together. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good to know.
That's another 4. Why do I keep getting repeat numbers?
Use a different. I'm using a different
Gross.
die. Here's to another 1 because that's on my dice roll. I got a 5. I will use my arcane power this time. Okay. So, yeah, how do you attack?
Mm-hmm. So you rolled a 5. You said you're going to use your power to re-roll?
I am. I want to know what the situation is.
Dee Dee looks over and you see Suki and the Rat King are entangled together, fighting a mess, and like squeals and yells and so do you go and assist, or do you keep the ritual going to defeat the king?
I rolled a 3 on my reroll.
Woo! You're gonna be like, that's super distracting, but I will barely stay focused on the ritual.
I'm focused on the ritual, and I am going to help by doing a full banshee scream.
Yeah,
even loud, because she was always. This has just been a constant yell from Dee Dee, but she goes from to, it might cause people to look outside their windows, or a full fever or throw bottles. Yeah.
It would be bad if humans notice the Rat King. He must not be seen. His zombie horde cannot be discovered yet.
Yes.
So now, Lizy, you roll for Emily.
Okay. Do some whammies. I got a 4.
Okay.
I got 1.
Ooh.
Okay. So
the Rat King attacks. He's going and tries to distract you.
Suki is still fending off the Rat King and keeping them at bay, so he can't distract the rest of the ritual, and it's going fine. Mm-hmm. And now, Emily, roll for me.
Okay. I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 4.
Oh no.
At least 2 people have to remain undistracted.
Yes, but I will go ahead and use, Diego will crack open the thermometer and sling and be like, Suki, Doc! Ha-ha! And he flings the mercury out, and I shall reroll. I fucking knows. I got a 5.
You accidentally hit me in the face.
Because
your perfect face.
I cracked the thermometer and I slung it like I sacrificed my item, and I am no longer in the ritual. And I lope over and I bear hug this stupid nutria. So now Diego and Suki are full on attacking the Rat King. Dee Dee and Patches continue the ritual, and their voices crescendo together, and the mystical act of divine cinnamonness comes down to the earth and swoops over to the big Rat King and dumps cinnamon all over him. And grief fire sets his fur on fire, and he screams. He runs back to his sewer of hell. And the Bodega Cats have won.
Yes.
Wow. We did it.
Nice.
Oh my god.
I got the image in my head of when the cinnamon was falling from the sky and igniting, like, Apocalypse Now napalm style.
I thought of a really cute
really
rat
good.
sneeze.
Oh, rats.
Just a real cute, like...
It's true. Yeah.
Wow.
Awesome. Okay, so that only took an hour?
We're pros.
Well,
Yeah.
I figured now that we know how it works, like we can do it, but like do it again, but like do it better.
Yes. So that was
easier.
That was a Monday.
That was on Monday.
That was Monday night. It happens on Tuesday night.
Oh my god. So do we want to make an all new corner, Or do we want to, because if we make a whole new corner, that's going to take longer, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But if we just start a different day, that's going to be a lot shorter.
It'd start a different day, but be better with the fighting of the curiosity phase.
Mm-hmm.
More elaborate with that, and I don't know, take a couple of rolls instead of just one for the entire encounter.
Alternative idea, you can veto this, but alternative idea is that we do it, but we change the setting quite a bit.
You don't like Pound Town?
No, we can be like the previous generation of cats at a similar location, unless that's a little too morbid.
No, I mean that makes sense. I mean, I'll be honest.
At the same location or not. So
he's old. He's seen like 3 other generations of cats, literally. So he would probably be the young kitten version of himself, and maybe a different power.
Nice. I mean, I'm okay.
Yeah, so that's just a thought.
What was the previous cat at Pound Town?
So it would have to be. So it's like same location, but like just different cats.
Yeah, like let's put it 20 years earlier or something. Like, what's the 90s version?
Oh, ow.
Sorry.
Oh, rude.
That reminder, but here we are.
Woof.
So the founding of Pound Town.
Okay.
Back when it was just Tony's and no sons.
Tony's sons, just Tony's.
Okay, lost it.
What was Nova's place? It's Tony's
Tavern?
Tony's Tavern.
Tony's Tavern and just Tony's.
Somehow worse.
I mean, I'm down with that. If we want to think on that for a second. Yeah. If someone else has something they can go first, I'm thinking.
Instead of it being Medic, it's Flatbush Pharmacy, and it was owned by an old man instead of like the younger generation that had Medic in the first round. He's like everyone's grandpa instead, and he has rescued a baby Diego out of the gutter, and so it's just this little floofball of a kitten that he is nursing back to health.
That's so cute. Origins.
He will have diamond claws instead.
Did you know how kittens?
Yeah.
Oh, their claws.
Yeah. Oh no! Titanium teeth.
Ooh.
Titanium teeth. It's freaking Toll. When she finally was like, "You're not going to kill me, yay!" Mm-hmm. And she began to play like. From here down on both my arms were ripped to pieces because she was figuring out how to use her claws and teeth, and
so cute, but so painful.
I just had to be like, yes, please, chew on me. It's fine. I love you, and you can trust me. This hurts.
This hurts so bad.
Titanium teeth.
I love that.
Okay, I've got the basis for the start of Tony's Tavern.
Okay.
Give me that origin story.
So the Suki was like, what was this, 20 years in the past? So Suki was the latest hire, but in the beginning was Meowlin Brando, who played Don Catleone.
Thank you.
And founded the Backrooms Tony's Tavern. Like the original.
Makes sense.
I appreciate this alternative Christopher Jones vibe going on.
That's good.
Yeah. Hey, guess who suggested this and didn't have an idea?
It's me. Spoiler. Reader, it was me.
Yeah. I think I'd already said that Dee Dee was rather young, so this would probably be like the old cat that came before, and when it was just Tony's. No sons. The sons. The sons are all like little kids running around all the time, and I'm that old cat who is having none of it for once.
Like
not
kids.
not like an old cat who's going to like scratch kids, but the old cat who's like, I'm enduring this. I've been here before, then I will be here after.
Like, I accept life, whatever.
Yes. Yeah. I accept this. It's if you've ever seen those videos of like a Great Pyrenees or other kinds of dogs that are like livestock guard dogs that are being used as like a jungle gym for goat babies. it's that, but with three little kids running around. I think I'm gonna be like an older. What's a cat color?
What's a cat color?
Russian blue.
Tuxedo. I haven't had a tuxedo, an older tuxedo.
Yes.
Fun fact, when I worked in my college, we had a bunch of cats on campus, and one of the cats was a tuxedo cat, and we had to lure him out of the offices using little bits of turkey. Yep. Somehow not a smart cat, but very cute. Yeah, and I think
that was a tuxedo. Do you remember him, Emily?
Which one?
Bendito del Diablo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He was ridiculous. He would climb the ladders when I had to change out the backdrops for photo shoots. He would climb the ladder and help me.
Mm-hmm.
And then he would stay at the ladder until I shook his treat jar so he would then come down and get treats.
He trained you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I call him the studio cat because when clients would come in and they're not familiar with like that kind of setup, they're like, where do I need to stand? See the big fat cat? Where he's at. He knows where the light is.
Mm-hmm.
Just when I change things, look where he's at, sitting on the floor or a chair, and that's where you're supposed to be. I promise. Really?
So funny.
I promise. Every time. He loves the light. He loves getting his pictures taken. He knows what's up.
He found his light.
Yeah.
They're the most actors I know.
I'm going with the title The Protector of Prospect Park. Gotta have that. I did not pick a real name yet. I mean, Panther is a name for a black cat. It's okay. What's the name that the kids gave me?
Mr. Meow Meow.
Yep. Mr. Bean. Wait. Mr. Peanut, because I'm wearing a tux.
Yes.
Okay, I will have to think of a power at some point, but throwing it at,
Okay. So I fleshed out my earlier idea a little bit more. So I feel like, what do you call her, Marge? Yes, Marge. Marge is a little younger, but she's still old. Like, this is still an old lady. No one knows how long Marge has been old, but like, it's been a long time. She's always been the old lady who owns Pound Town. And so she has a cat, and the cat has been with her as long as anyone can remember. And her name is Tanya. And she is Tanya the theater cat because she used to be a model cat. She is white and she is fluffy and she is all of like the residents call her Snowball and she hates it because she is a fancy lady who used to be in the magazines And on TV,
Is this the Fancy Beast cat?
yes, it is now. It is now. Yes, she used to be in movies and TV, and she doesn't understand why people call her Snowball. It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful. People need to understand that she has credits.
IMDb page.
Yes, I have an IMDb page. Stay away from me. Like, yeah. So she's very like, don't touch me. And her item, is gonna be the award that she won for acting as a cat. Cacting. Number 1 cactor. That's it. That's what I got.
What's her true name? Oh wait, the theater cat.
Yes, her true name is Tanya. But
Okay.
Tanya the theater cat is her full name.
Yes. And we have Mr. Peanut, who is the protector of.
The protector of Frosted Park, of course.
That's it. And so we now have just Diego. What's the little one's true name? The Fuzzbutt. There we go.
The found. He was just found recently.
Yeah, the found Fuzzbutt. He hasn't been around long enough to have learned his full true name yet. And
I think I'm gonna go with 10 lives. Gonna go with that. You know, the old cat who has seemingly been through it.
yeah, he's definitely
So,
has more than the typical 9 lives.
yes.
Let's see his. What?
You need a power and then you need an item.
Yeah, his power is titanium teeth, but his item is the little stupid jingle collar.
Yeah, it's a
I
bell.
put on kittens. Don't bell. So I've been claimed. Fine. What about you, Nova? Your new kitty.
The name or the item?
All of the above.
It's Mel and Brandon.
Well, yeah,
that's right.
Meowlin Brando.
Yeah.
Don Catleone.
Yes.
Yeah.
And his new powers are.
Being able to meow to the point where it's like deafening how loud Meowlin can meow.
The song of your people.
Sure.
Yeah, that's a good name for it.
And then what is your ritual item?
One ring, a pinky ring, a pinky paw ring.
Pinky ball ring.
Yes, okay. Fantastic. Then who are we going to be fighting this time? We have the evil warlock, vampire roaches, or genie from the block.
I don't have a power. I just realized.
Oops.
Yeah, I'm doing the math on an item.
Oh, okay. So we're still missing those.
Yeah.
We can get our turn.
Um,
My power is gonna be. It's called Triple Threat, and she can. It means that she can lie, so she can act, dance, and sing, or she can lie, run away. I didn't do this on purpose, but and she can. I don't want to say like yell because it's what you're doing.
Or
Like,
sneak or hide or vanish.
She can lie, run away, and eat hot chip.
Fire breath. Got it.
Yeah, that's the thing. She always has like orange around her white fur mouth because she not.
I don't have a problem.
Those Takis. That's it. No, that's it. That's for real. That's it. It's funny.
I think that Mr. Peanut. I mean, Mr. Peanut's been around. He's probably had different objects, but lately he's just been like, it's a little bit of just cleaning up after the children's. So I think he just, at this point in his life, his object of power could basically be anything, but it's very specifically one of those real paper napkins.
Real paper napkins?
No, like one of those paper napkins, like, because he has to carry one around to give to the children. And they never use it. It's like...
Just always has a napkin because the kids are sticky.
Yeah.
Like, he follows around behind them, he has the napkin in his mouth, and like they chomp over their sippy juice cup, and they're stuck on the floor. He just drops the napkin on it and keeps following the kids.
Yeah, I do not want sticky paws. I don't want to deal with that.
Okay, so do we want the genie, vampire roaches, or warlock health inspector?
I love the idea of a warlock health inspector. Like, I like the idea, but we also have to realize that it's going to be like a person that we're fighting.
I know, but that's very, I mean, that's like a movie plot. is that Mean Man movie plot.
What if there's the health inspector who deals with the humans, and then there's the health inspector's cat who we deal with?
Oh, okay.
A sequel.
Oh, so then the health inspector's cat can be one of the Sphinx kitties, the hairless Rex ones. That do we want him to be a naked one, or do we want like that the skin has color?
The skin.
Well, it's New York, so we could put the cat in the sweater.
No, that definitely has to happen because it's just too cold otherwise.
Yes.
Yeah.
Obviously. So he absolutely has a sweater, and he has his own little bed.
No.
And thick rimmed glasses and a notepad.
Clipboard, yeah.
Clipboard, yeah.
Absolutely.
Hair. Totally unsanitary for Pound Town. Yeah.
Yes. There's an extra inspection that's just the inspection of the cat stuff to make sure that we're...
That's good. That's what the bothering is. We can bother each other as a health inspector.
Yes.
Yeah.
Make sure you're doing your cat duties right.
Exactly, yeah.
That's good. I like that.
Yes. Okay. So the health inspector has a hairless Rex in an obnoxious plaid pattern sweater. Cat hoovies to protect his paws.
Yes.
Yeah. What is that cat's name?
Eugene.
Jean?
Jean works. I said Eugene, but Jean works.
Eugene. No, Eugene's better. Eugene Thermopolis.
How dare you? How dare you put shame on me at Thermopolis' name? Being at Thermopolis Rinaldi. Princess of Genoa. Sorry.
So we have Eugene and the health inspector.
His name is Kevin.
Coming together to be the evil warlock of the city.
Yes, Eugene and Kevin. Those seem like names I can fight.
Yes. Oh no.
Good.
No.
Oh, no.
But what are the kids from the dojo that scarred me during quarantine? It was
Is it Kevin?
Yeah, his name was is Kevin. He's still
a person.
He's still a student at the dojo, but whenever we were in full quarantine, lockdown, and husband was having to teach karate from home, I'm demonstrating. I'm going to try not to be very loud. But this child could not figure himself out, and the parents weren't really the best tech solvers, and so it was a lot of, what? I can't hear you! How, what? I can't see what you're doing! Sensei! Help! Help!
Oh dear.
Yeah, so I had to buy headphones because I could not work with that happening in my house. So...
No.
Yeah, Kevin.
Kevin, good name. Kevin's the name of the health inspector. Eugene is the
Kevin.
cat.
He was the cat. All right. So, we have everything picked out. Oh, what do these new cats love about their bodegas in the community?
I love that I could run my operation through you.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say Tanya loves that she gets all of the pets and the treats from Marge, because Marge understands who she is. No one else seems to know who I am, but Marge does, and so she gives me treats and pets, and I have a very big bed. Have you ever seen Oliver and Company?
Yes.
You know the scene with the dog, and she gets up and she's like, like, this is my beautiful, like, room, and she has, like, a huge bed with a staircase. Yes, that. All of that. She has all of it.
Gotcha.
That's how she wakes up every morning.
Perfect.
Mr. Peanut likes that, I mean, he's been here so long that they've made, like cat stairs to go to the tops of things now. So really he can go anywhere, even as if he were a spry young thing. So that's just what he likes, is that, going to any other store, he couldn't reach the top of everything. But now he can be, at the top of the shelves.
Okay. This story is about accessibility.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Oh, good.
And then we taught Diego is just happy to be inside and not cold and shivering outside, and he always has food, and he doesn't really have to go anywhere, and he just stays on, like, the main counter where people check out, and so he'll just perch right there next to the cash register, and he'll get pet on, and he's sometimes skittish, like, fuck are you? Okay, oh, yeah, no, you can, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
He's learning to trust people, and it's not too bad.
So far, a pretty good deal.
Yeah. Except this one smelly dude that comes in every now and then with this creepy baby cat thing. I don't know. Like, this is
It's a very big rat.
like,
I'm not allowed
We've heard rumors of this very large rat.
It wears a sweater and everything.
Oh, that's what you meant.
the other neighborhood cats have warned me about him, and it just seems like a nightmare come to reality, and it's super confusing. And then lo and behold, ding, ding, ding. I'm gonna hide behind the cash register. Like, Mr. Norton, the old man that adopted me. Like, please save me. Like, this is weird. Crawl up on his shoulder.
That's the safe place.
Safe place is his shoulder.
Is the nook right in the shoulder? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Lean into it and be like, I don't know about this, dude. So, curiosity phase. I think I just set myself up, so then...
Kinda.
Emily!
It's me.
Yeah.
Okay, so, I'm Eugene. Eugene kind
Sit
of
up.
comes in.
Sit up for Eugene.
Eugene kind of comes in and looks around and is like, I smell something new in here. And starts walking around and goes between all the shelves and starts jumping up on stuff and eventually makes his way behind the counter and looks up and sees Diego and is like, "Excuse me, are you new here?" Yeah. I'm going to take that as a yes. So in case you didn't know, this corner, we have rules here. And one of those rules is 4 paws on the floor. So that's going to be a deduction. And he, flips his tail and keeps walking.
What are you?
Me? I'm your worst nightmare.
Wait, that doesn't explain what you are, or who, what? You, Just gonna
Listen, little one.
Into his shoulder more.
My name is Eugene. I am the health inspector. I make sure that everyone is healthy on this block and everyone will remain healthy on this block, or I will kill them.
That sounds terrible.
It is important. This block has never had a store closed down. Never. And we will keep it that way. And sometimes vermin can shut a store down. Bad reviews can shut a store down. Or cats that don't know how to behave themselves can shut a store down. So, I'm going to be walking through and making sure that you're not violating any of the rules we have. And Eugene hands over a pamphlet with the rules. It just says the rules on the front of it.
So, Mr. Norton takes little Diego off his shoulder and puts him on the counter, and apparently Eugene is slapped.
When Eugene yells, when Eugene's like, "Meow, meow, meow, meow," because there's a cat without 4 paws on the floor. And so the inspector is like, "Sir, you know you cannot have a cat up on your shoulder." And he's like, "Meow." Takes the cat and puts the cat down. So, I am now towering kind of over Diego. I'm here's your pamphlet, your rules. Let's see how many you've broken. Eugene starts doing the cat thing where they just, weave as they're walking around and walking through. And Eugene is going to try to find violation.
Okay.
I'm going to roll.
Okay. Yes, sir. Come here.
I got a 4.
I got a 6.
Ugh, you fail.
Shoot. I'm gonna use my titanium teeth.
How?
Little Diego is going to jump off of the counter and sneak and watch as that is a heaven butt in the face.
If you saw one of the violations on the pamphlet and you see it there, you gotta go grab it with your teeth.
Oh, I thought
I see
that I'm ignoring that pamphlet. That's weird. I can't. It's human language. What?
Excuse me. You can't ignore the pamphlet.
But I'm going to follow Eugene around as he's weaving through the store, and I'm going to try to nip at his butt because it's are you a rat or are you a cat? I'm so confused. 3. What did you roll again?
Roll a 4.
Oh!
Yeah, so that's good. That's good. I'm going to say Eugene's walking around looking for violations, but it's kind of hard to do when I'm being nipped at on my feet and my butt. Looking for stuff, and I keep being like, "Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop that! Stop that. I knew you were going to be trouble."
Why do you feel funny? You look funny. I don't know what's happening. Little, what is it? Their monkey butt dance.
Yeah.
All buzzed out.
Just good. Okay, so I'm going to say Eugene eventually gets fed up and goes and stands by Kevin and just sits down and angrily glares at Diego.
Sassy and twitchy and throw myself around a corner and be like, he was scared. I'm going to sit here and hide.
Yes.
So let's see. And then I'm going to go to Nova. Okay. So then Kevin and Eugene leave the pharmacy after being satisfied that everything was just fine, and wanders down the street to, is it still called Tony's Tavern?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Wonder.
No, it's also just called Tony's. We have Tony's and Tony.
Wander over to Tony's Tavern and come in, and this very proper snooty man with little bitty brown glasses comes in, has his notebook, and he plops down his credentials and has a cat tucked in his arm, and the cat is all wrinkly and and it is Eugene looking at Meowlin Brando and says, "Hello, I am here to make sure you are not violating any of our rules. Here is a pamphlet. It is the rules. Read it. I shall now see what all is happening. Why are there children running around? What is that? Oh my god.
Isn't there food here?
Wrong
That is an
times.
unchanged diaper. You are getting docked points. 2 unchanged diapers. Why? Why are you letting that happen? I have sticky paws.
Switch the Tonys.
Oh, I did. Sorry.
It's okay.
Tony's and Tony.
You just have the liquor store right now, and you're setting up for the card place in black.
That's right. You gotta suss out that card place. And you gotta keep it
Hang
secret.
on.
Gotta keep it secret. Gotta keep it safe.
Yeah, okay. Glasses in. Here are the rules. I'm here to see if there's anything suspicious going on and to make sure everything here is up to code. Otherwise, no more sandwiches for your patrons. Sorry, I never read off that evil warlock health inspector wants to ruin the bodega by scouring the beef bacon.
Oh, we've been playing with that the whole time. It's fine.
Yeah.
So they can deprive residents of a solid bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, which will eventually ruin the commute of others.
Sorry, it's a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Yeah.
There's a G, there are some extra G's in there, and it is one word because we're in Brooklyn, so I'd like a bacon, egg, and cheese. Yes,
Bacon, egg, and cheese. Okay.
yes, yeah, with the G for the C and the big. Yeah, you got it.
Yes. Okay. I'm not good. Okay. So, otherwise, no more sandwiches for your patrons.
No. This is New York.
And Kevin sets
Tony's
down on-
getting out of a sandwich. I'm out of an accent. Nicole's gonna kill me.
No, I'm good.
Oh my god.
Kevin is leaning down on the counter in front of the glass divider, and Eugene's gonna reach underneath and be like, "Lottery tickets in place? I can't get anything? Okay, that's fine." He's gonna hop down, start slinking around and sniffing along the edges of things to find any code violations or passageways or holes in the wall, any nefarious things that might be going on. Trying to detect. Ooh, roll the 2.
Oh no.
I rolled a 1.
Yay!
Good.
Meowlin Brando is looking up at Eugene, licking his paw. Eugene slaps the pamphlet, huge pamphlet, down on the counter, and Meowlin stops and just reaches a paw and shoves the pamphlet slowly off the counter until it drops on the floor. And then he says, You come to me today on the day of my kitten's wedding, and you bother me with this bullshit?
We killed him.
Bye.
Yes.
I do.
What? What are you going to do about it? Then Kevin scoops up Eugene going, don't be rude.
Rude.
And Meowlin goes, Yeah, that's right, you listen to your master.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Hey. Tony's Tavern is safe and now move along. So Nova, you father Izzy.
Lizzy.
Listen.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Izzy. Is
No, we have both. So
Lizzy.
Alright.
In like you said, inside just Tony's is it kind of looks like a children's birthday party, but it's just it's not even that. It's like it almost looks like after game for soccer, but it's just children running around screaming. And Mr. Peanut is in a spot where he can survey it all from minimum 5 feet up on a shelf in a very nice little bed. Okay. He's got his full blanket.
Kevin and Eugene walk in. The bell dings on the door. And Eugene's eyes open wide when he sees the entire room filled with small children. And he goes, Oh no. And so Kevin goes to talk with the owner of the establishment and puts Eugene down on the counter. And the kids start bothering him. And Eugene's just like,
Sticky hands.
No. No more. Instant code violation. Instant code violation.
You get a code violation.
So, Eugene, where's your kitty at this point?
Above the reach of children's at the moment. Like, if there are shelves, if you ever seen like a bodega cat in one of the tall shelves in like an empty candy box, it's one of those situations. Amazing.
Okay.
That tail is doing the small tail flick.
Nope.
Yep. Watching.
Eugene spots the cat up top and thinks that might be a good vantage point. Plus, you need to talk to the cat anyway, give him the pamphlet and whatnot. So Eugene jumps from child's head to child's head to get from the other side of the store over to this vantage point, and tries jumping but misses, and then like scrambles like their paws and claws into the shelving unit and pulls themselves up and goes, "Oh God, that is horrifying!" And then he slaps the pamphlet down and goes, "That is at least 6 code violations."
Mr. Peanut goes, just softly goes like, "Yeah, you're in way over your head, little kitty. What do you think you guys are here to do?"
we're here to make sure that your place is up to code and when do these children leave? Why are they still trying to get to us?
Mr. Peanut just kind of laughs and goes, yeah, they don't leave.
They don't leave.
That's another code violation. They're not supposed to be in here after hours.
Dee just stretches, gets up, and looks at you and just goes, what are you going to do about it? Roll. Let's roll.
Let's roll.
Nice.
That is a 4 on my end.
That's a 3. Ooh.
Eugene's getting his butt whooped.
Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, magical Mr. Mistopheles is about to absolutely tap dance all over him.
I don't think there are children in Cat. I mean, I don't know if there's. Yeah, except for the tuxedo part. That's
the tuxedo.
insane.
That's what I. That was
Yeah,
a joke.
yeah. I was gonna say like, is there? No, they're all just very British, and there are no children involved.
No,
There's
not unless
no
you
herd.
a rumble teaser.
That's
This is niche humor. I don't want to be kidding this.
look. If we're playing a game about cats.
Literally yesterday, Nicole was like, yeah, I'm a theater kid, but not like how you and Lizy are theater kids. And I was like, what do you mean? This is what she means.
Hold on, because believe it or not, cats actually hold a very magical place in her heart. So, like, I think she would get it.
God. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Okay, it's fine.
What do you mean by that? Wait, I don't understand what she meant by that.
Because there are people who are like into the bigger musicals, and then there are people who sing Oklahoma in the shower. Different people.
The 1999 revival of Oklahoma. Thank you very much.
There are people who know the cast recording differences.
And that's not Nicole. She loves and appreciates the musical, but she does not know the difference between the cast recording.
There are people who are talking about
not a
thematic
fucking
similarities
Nicole's a jock. She's not a nerd.
between having the Prince and the Wolf book be played by the same actor in Into the Woods.
Yeah.
There are differences.
Yeah. Anyway. So, yeah, no, this is what she means. We're huge fucking nerds. I hope everyone is enjoying the cat.
Find us a
Theater
musical
content.
theater tabletop RPG.
That's what we need.
Life's a
Anyway.
stage.
Okay. Continue on.
So I guess Mr. Peanut successfully waves you off and leaves you to your own devices. Maybe travels down, jumps onto a table, manages to dodge children, picks up a bunch of napkins, gives one to you to clean off whatever.
It's dangerous to go alone.
It's dangerous to go alone. Here, lick your dirty paws and then wipe it off on this. Good luck. I'm taking a whole stack of them and I'm doing the cat trot thing where I have a thing in my mouth, tail all the way up, and I'm just running behind the counter. Yes.
It's good.
Mm-hmm. I know cats.
And Eugene is just like, Kevin, pick me up, pick me up.
And like, he's not just like a huge nerd, like just a huge fucking nerd. Okay.
Eugene has been to every musical.
So Kevin and Eugene start walking out, and Eugene looks over his shoulder. He goes, the horror. The horror. For those who didn't get that, that's an Apocalypse Now reference. Thank you. Marlon Brando.
Sorry, I was on Planet Original Broadway Cats recording.
Not me. This is where I live now.
Not an 80s film classic. I think. Oh god.
Now, Kevin and Eugene head to Pound Town.
You can't say that!
Oh my gosh, Apocalypse Now is from 79.
Yep.
From 70s classic movies. Okay, so, Eugene, Thermopolis, gathers up, I think we're using him, gathers up the strand, because he's gonna get this one's gonna work. After all, they obviously don't take themselves seriously in this place. Or just Eugene not get it. Yeah, so, where is, oh my gosh, I forget your cat's name. Tanya.
How
Where's Tanya?
dare you forget my name? Created a name for all cats in the theater industry, and look where it got me. So Tanya is in the middle of her Bette Midler getting ready scene. So she's just, she's got the birds, she's like putting on the eye goop stuff, which is, I don't know why, my favorite part of her getting ready scene, where she's like doing this to her eyes and it comes out perfectly. It's so good.
Yeah.
But similar vibes, like she's getting ready, does not give a shit about anyone else right now. That's what she's doing.
Mm-hmm. Eugene is going to end up, it's the cat equivalent of knocking on your stage door.
Ah!
Ringing a counterbell.
Whoa.
It's the doorknob.
Yeah.
It's that.
Is that a euphemism?
No.
Now it is.
Very startled. Sorry, no autographs, no pictures now, please. Thank you.
No, listen right here. You can't just have all these cosmetics in a food shop. This is absurd.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm Eugene, and I'm here to inspect be a health inspector. Health inspector. Ma'am.
You want to inspect my health? I'm perfect health. I'm in perfect health. Now leave.
I mean this the Pound Town.
The Pound Town.
Added an extra article to this.
How dare you, sir? Pound Town is in excellent condition. It always has been and always will be. Why? Has someone said something? Who is saying things? Is it Brittany from the gossip magazines? She's always been trying to get back at me.
I think I smelled some droppings in the corner. Are you doing your due diligence as a bodega cat?
How dare you? How dare you? I
Okay.
sit. I collect pets. I meow. What more do you want from me?
I'm leaving you with a pamphlet.
I don't want your silly, stinky pamphlet. Take it.
10 apples.
Let's do it.
I got a 6.
You got a 6. Very intimidated by Tanya. I got a 4. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the pamphlet and I use my claws to rip it up into confetti right in front of him and let it just rain all over him. And I'm like, there, now you have some hair. You can go now. Thank you.
Eugene just stunned for a second, then hightails it out.
Poor Eugene.
He's having such a terrible day.
He's such a bad day. He's just trying to keep people healthy.
Eugene's horrible, no good, very bad day.
Yeah. Eugene's gonna get back at y'all and close it all down.
Oh no, that's the ending of the story. Everything closes down.
Yeah. So rest of the day, everything occurs without any extra incidents, except for the normal things of kids screaming and illegal poker gambling and no fur being baked into pastries, and no medicines being misplaced because a kitten is playing with the box. Night comes and the four unlikely companions come together to discuss the day's mysterious villain. Just, who was that? Did you guys meet the weird thing that had no fur but insisted on being a cat because he insisted to be? Is he weird? Did you guys meet him?
Yeah.
He tried giving me a pamphlet.
Some fucking nerd.
I can't read, so there's nothing I could do with that, and my human threw it away. He thought it was silly.
He came for an autograph, but I sent him away. Tanya's convinced.
Roll a deception. I'm rolling an insight.
Tanya's convinced that's why he was there. Like, she doesn't think she's lying.
Full diva.
As far as she's concerned, that is why he was there. But no, I sent him away.
Feel like he might come back. Was it a he? There's no fur. There's no fur. Do cats come that way? I've never seen a cat like that. I'm 6 feet old. I don't know much.
Yeah, cats can come this way. Cats can come in many different shapes and colors. However, not all of them have to be a dick.
Oh.
So, he clearly has some issues with the way our humans are running our bodegas. And I, for one, don't care for that.
No, we need to get rid of him.
Okay. How do we
Absolutely, murder. What?
Okay.
I only murder bugs. How do I murder something else that's bigger than me? He was bigger. He stood.
That's the same way. You murder the thing the same way you murder the bugs.
I did.
No, with the claws out. Yeah.
Let us teach you about witchcraft.
Anyway, now for some witchcraft.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm assuming we take a night to teach Diego about witchcraft and what it means to be a corner bodega kitty.
Mm-hmm.
And how we handle problems around here.
Yes. Yeah. She'll be the student. So then, what do we need for the ritual?
You need your magical item. Do you know what your magical item is yet? Perfect. You got it with you at all times.
Sorry, did you drag a bell the whole way? Oh, it's the...
It's on my collar.
I thought you meant a countertop bell, and I was trying to picture this wee little babe.
Yeah, just grabbing it by its little, the little plunger thing.
Yeah.
Dragging it along the alleyway. Tink, 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 tink.
It's just making fucking noise the whole way.
One time, this cat I knew had a hubcap.
Just carried it?
And, no, in character, not in real life. I was gonna say, trying to picture, what's, the biggest thing that a cat could actually, find as their magic? Yeah, they're just stealing tires.
Yeah.
Big mean cat. Yeah, so Mr. Peanut picks up one of the napkins he brought from his absolute pile.
Instead of like how cats will hoard like
all the weird things,
hair
yeah,
towels or something, he hoards napkins.
yeah, it's the same thing, yeah.
Tanya's like, and here's mine, like very dramatically, and like puts down her trophy, like right in the middle, her award that she won, and she's like, it's, just something I had lying around.
That's really big. Where did you pull it out from?
I have a lot of fur. It's full of secrets.
I pulled it out from stage left.
Excuse you.
So we have a napkin, a large
award, darling. It's an award. I know
award.
you've never won one before, but it's an award.
Award. Okay. Thank you. Mr. Meowdo. Brando. Meow. What?
Meowling.
Meowlin' Brando. I clear my throat and a little hairball comes out. But I clear my throat again and then I belt out an F sharp that's like deafening. And I go,
It was your
oh yeah, that's right.
that is for pinky ring, not something else. I am sorry, chat.
Amazing.
I'm just licking my paw and the pinky ring is like shining in the moonlight.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Here. Yeah, I know.
I completely forgot about the pinky ring.
He wants to play fetch right now. Sorry.
Yeah. No, you're right. Sorry, I have to entertain my cat while I play this game about cat.
Okay, so ding. What do we do with this?
We sing, darling. And I'm gonna say Tanya. Oh no, hold on. I'm gonna say Tanya immediately just starts like meowing with her item. Like she's holding her item and she's just like, meow. Like it's very like melodic. It's beautiful. You see why she is a star.
Mm-hmm.
I harmonize with that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mr. Peanut has the base of the trio. Way below what I can be personally, but basically like an alligator growl.
Amazing.
Ow.
So then Diego's gonna come in with a little like meow.
St. Dumbledore.
How dare you bring up this ancient lore?
A scatting cat? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, that's what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna go with the beat. Has this nice, awesome tone in the background. Meow.
Tanya doesn't care for this new music, but it's fine.
And so as we've all started the ritual, Eugene comes leaping from the shadows, scatters out because he does not have good traction on his mitten hall.
Nope.
He comes and just
when we have new floors in here, and so the younger ones will skid to a stop and be like, "What? I will just a second." And I see you guys have all decided to do something that is definitely not okay. I will be destroying all of your bacon. No one will have sandwiches on this corner block anymore. Destroy it all now. And he's going to try to bum rush into Tony's Tavern to no. Just Tony's.
Just Tony.
Gonna try to bum rush Tony's to scour out all of the bacon and the meat and the stuffs and the things so breakfast sandwiches cannot be made. Let's see. So, wait.
So, if we're all together in, like, one place, is Eugene, like, going to all the different places while we're not there? Like, what? Set the scene for us.
Okay. So we're all, I'll do better. We have all collected in the alleyway. So we have Pound Town on the corner. And then next to Pound Town is Flatbush Pharmacy. And then Tony's Tavern. And at the end is then just Tony's.
I like that's called just. Can we say canonically it's just Tony's so that later when it's Tony's and Sons, it's like rope.
And so the four of us are collected in between the space between Medic and Tony's Taverns out in the alleyway. Okay. And on the other side is like a park-ish area, green space. And Eugene has leapt through the bushes, clambered over the fence and down. And that's when he sprawled out and was like, I shall destroy you! And he runs down the alleyway going towards just Tony's to break down the door or whatever he thinks his naked paws can deal with to get after the meats in your bodega.
I get it.
So
Eugene is going to cause us to ruin the health.
Yeah, he knows.
Right. Okay. It took me a second.
He's going to sabotage the meats and like go after the refrigerators and unplug things and keep doors open and rip open packages to let all the meats spoil overnight, and he will fail your secondary inspection in the morning. Aha!
Got it.
Okay. Yeah. That's really evil.
That's really evil.
Emily, who rolled Nova, you roll to bother Lizy.
Yes, that's correct. Roll off?
Do I roll now?
Yes.
I mean, you can describe what happened. Or you can roll. Like, what are you actively trying to do? As Eugene, yeah? Yeah.
As Eugene.
It's Eugene, yeah.
And Nova is Eugene, and Lizy is Mr. Peanut.
Mr. Peanut. Different from Mr. Peanut. That's a dog.
That's a dog.
So, Eugene actually has a little bag with them that has cat fur in it that they're going to sprinkle around in the corners of the crevices in the storefront and everything to make it look like the cat was the problem, because the cat gave Eugene such a horrible time. Yeah. So they're going to make it look like they're shedding, and then subsequently fail their health inspection. So that's a 5.
I got a 6.
Yeah. No, that's bad.
No, that's bad. That's bad.
That's bad.
Actually, it might be good, but in this case, it's bad.
This case is bad.
I think Mr. Peanut is going to use 10 lives, and I think what that's going to look like is I don't, because I'm the first to do this, and were we going to make like a Captain Planet style shadow creature this time with our thing?
Figure out how all things work together.
How do they work together? What do we got? We got an award, a napkin,
a
pinky ring.
And
what else? And a bell. Maybe each of our items is like...
What?
No, no, it's bad. It's dumb. I'm going to say it, but we're not doing it.
It's the idea, but go for it. Go for it.
I was saying each of the items could represent an original sin. It's not good.
But there are 4 of us.
It's not a good idea.
What other things are 4s? Elements are in 4s.
Yeah, who could be the element?
Rumors are in 4s. That's kind of witchy.
So I think the bell could be air because it's sound waves.
Right.
Well, Fred, so
The ring has a gemstone, so it could be earth.
okay. The napkin is
It's
water because it's
gotta
soaks
be
up
water.
things.
Mm-hmm.
And so that means your award is
It's on fire!
It's fire!
Yeah.
Yeah, so we summon the powers of all of the elements to help us.
There we
I
go.
love that. I love that.
Okay, yeah, so that means that, like, are we making, like a creature-y thing out of it? Are we...
I think
is it like coming together into like a
An elemental.
yeah, like each one.
is it like a spirit-y thing?
It could be that the elemental power comes out of the object and like we can blast it forth.
That's cool. I like that too.
And then like if we all get it, do it together, then they like wrap up and spiral into the ultimate attack of elemental magic.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, so Eugene just went around, put a bunch of cat hair, trying to implicate me, which is absurd because I would never do anything like that. But gotta make sure it's all kind of cleaned up before my person comes back in the morning, I guess. So using like a combination of all of our stuff working together, Mr. Peanut is going to make sure to kind of use the air to blow all of the hair out the door.
Okay.
After Eugene leaves.
Okay.
And then I still had to use my 10th life situation. So I think. Okay, so let's establish a bit of lore here. Hey, here's a 1-page RPG lore situation.
Do it.
So when cats use one of their lives, the way that looks like is that they actually stop time for a second to get their bearings and survive that situation.
Cool.
So if they're falling, they're not just falling from a high place. Their time stops for them specifically so that they can right themselves, so that they can make a choice and get their bearings. And what I use my 10th life for is to slow time so that I can get it all done. And now here's my reroll to see if I do get it all done. Forget what the original number was. I think it maybe was a 4.
I rolled a 5, so I think you got a 6. Wasn't it?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, yes. Okay, I got a 4. Woo!
Yay!
Success.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, so there's a moment when time slows down inside and you can see all of the just like an air, like a piece of wind, like a whistle with the bell sound chimes, and the air pulls all the stuff together, kind of like a leaf blower, and blows all the hair out and cleans it up.
Nice.
Whew. Time for me to be Eugene, I think.
Yeah. To Emily.
Bother me.
Mm-hmm. I'm going around downtown to sour your beef bacon.
Amazing.
Oh.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do, what Eugene does, Eugene sneaks in the back, and Eugene leaves a trail of bacon out the back, so that, kind of just making like basically a mouse highway. Like Eugene said that he spotted this idea, this thing earlier, but now he's like, okay, let's really make it proper. I bet she won't get up and do the thing. It's so basic. So now there's just a line of delicious bacon going from an open deli fridge to the back door. And it's going to invite some bad things to happen. I should roll a die. I got a 3.
Okay, so I rolled below a 3.
Yeah.
2 or 1.
I rolled a 6.
Yikes!
But I can use my thing, yeah?
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Oh, it's right up a triple threat.
Yeah.
Okay. So, how am I going to use it? I didn't think this far through. I'm going to use the. I think I did say 3 things that she could do.
Lie, run away, and
hot shit. Okay. Okay. Hold on. I'm formulating a plan.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to go out into the alleyway and convince the raccoon who's always in our fucking dumpster that he can come in if he eats all of this bacon and runs away. I'm gonna be like, hey man, I need you to do me a favor. And there's probably a good chance that he doesn't trust me, so because I've probably been rude to him in the past, so I'm trying to lure him to come back in. And when he looks confused, I also sit down like a hot shit on the bacon. Like, come on. That's how I use that. Now let's see.
Yeah.
I got a 1!
Yes. You have a new raccoon fan.
Yes. Okay. So I go out and I'm like, come on, man. I understand that we have not been the best of friends. I would like to put that behind us. I need your help. I need you to come in here and have a snack. Just a quick snack. Only deal. As soon as you're done with the snack, you have to go. Okay. And I open the door and I let the raccoon come inside. I gotta hope I'm taking a big risk.
Raccoon gonna be better or worse?
I don't know, but I let a raccoon in the bodega. I hope it makes it better.
It'll be one of those fat raccoons sitting there with its little paws, like.
I don't know if I helped the health inspector thing, or if I actively ruined it.
I guess as long as the raccoon isn't there in the morning or whatever.
I'm sure gone in the morning from Pound Town.
That's a good one-night stand.
Oh my god.
Nancy, I'm having an aneurysm. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I do. There's a raccoon in the bodega. End of turn. But I think it's a success.
Yes. Okay, that's full.
Yes. Yeah.
eliminating the problem that Eugene had caused in the bodega.
Yes.
So now, Emily, you were coming after Flatbush Pharmacy.
Okay. Okay, so after Eugene leaves all the bacon and stuff and like runs down the street and is like, okay, what's left? Pharmacy. And so runs to the pharmacy. And he is going to, following the theme where it's like make it look like the cat is a problem, Eugene is going to kind of like run through all of the, like just jump up on the counters and just start cat shit, knocking stuff off, like, you know how they be. Knocking shit off. Eugene is going to like scratch the curtains and make that just look like the cat just like freaked out inside. And Eugene is also going to go specifically, like the worst one is going to go into the back where the printer is, and is going to photocopy pictures of his butt, because you can't tell naked cat butt from real cat butt. I love the implication they're not real cats. And he's going to hang them up everywhere, because Eugene feels like that's a good way. That is a solid indicator that it was a cat.
Amazing.
Well, there's no food and stuff in a pharmacy. Well, what do they have? They have a printer. They have probably a scanner.
Yeah.
Fax machine.
Lots of medications. Yes.
I feel like I didn't want to do anything with the drugs, so I was like, cat butt. See if I manage to do this. Pull this off. I got a 2.
I rolled a 6.
No.
I did not have to use my item earlier, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah, no, because I was just going to nip up on the butt and I did it. Okay. So I'm going to use my teeth? Oh, that's what I need. No.
Yeah.
I didn't have to re-roll because I had to use my teeth.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, you did.
So I have to sacrifice my bell. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Well, it's the Coven phase, isn't it? So
yeah.
So,
So it's okay as long as 3 of us or 2 of us.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
It makes sense that the youngest would have to sacrifice.
yeah. So I'm gonna sacrifice it. Roll again. I got a 1. Haha.
Yes.
So it's gonna tingling my bell really, really hard and be like,
It's a very anime cat thing.
yeah. And a blast of wind comes rushing through the pharmacy and blows Eugene off the printer and the scanner copier thing and blasts Eugene and all of the butt copies out of the pharmacy. And it just so happens that everything kind of magically gets put back up on the place on the shelves and settles back down. And just gonna move the curtains over to the side so you can't tell that they were scratched up.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then so Eugene gets tumbleweeded rolled out of back of the pharmacy. I still have one more place to attack. And goes romping down the alleyway and skids to a stop and sees the one last place he has to attack. Wait,
I think we did Tony's first.
Did we do Tony's Tavern?
Did we do Tony's Tavern?
No, we started with just
accidentally.
Tony's.
Yeah, we started with just Tony's.
So wait.
I thought that was the last one.
I love the joke of having 2 Tonys and now it actually
That's confused the shit out of us.
I started off the description for everything, and I my brain just randomly picked just Tony's as where it was starting. So we're finishing up the cycle with Tony's Tavern.
You are correct 100%. It was my bad.
It's okay. We're all almost together. So let's see. Gonna sneak through. So they have the little. I'm going blank on what it's called, but the little window at the top of the doors. So you open it, so you have draft coming through, so there's airflow. He scrambles at the door frame and goes down in that, and he's discovered a den of vice, and there's some shenanigans going on in here. There's poker table, money, and chips. And what is this? I have found the thing I need to shut this place down.
Oh, we gotta kill Eugene now. Oh no! This turned into a snuff film real fast.
Don Catleone always gets it.
Oh no, Eugene knows too much.
You're gonna swim with the fishes, Eugene. You're gonna swim. Right in the Hudson. Right in the Hudson.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Yes. How I rolled a 4.
Oh,
How are you
okay.
going to counter Eugene?
You gotta kill him. I don't know what to do.
That's a 3.
Oh!
So, let's just say nobody hears from Eugene again.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
With the
Miel and Brando took care of the problem.
the 4 successful cats staying in sync together and not failing in their ritual. The 4 elements are released from their items of power and magic, and a blast of air sweeps through all 4 bodegas, cleaning up the mess, knocking this evil cat out into the alleyway. A gush of water swoops down and plants that cat in place, soaking him through his skin to his bones. And let's see, we have the earth opens up and grabs his little stinky paws and holds him in place as a blast of fire comes through and sizzles him to the floor. And there is no more Eugene. Okay.
It's just a picture of a roast turkey.
It smells amazing.
Crap, I had an image from one of the Disney movies that it's a lanky cat that gets fried, and it's just like, from Hercules, because of the people
Yes.
of the volcano.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like that at the end.
Our old snowball here. Wow. Yeah.
The original
Awesome.
generation of Bodega Cats has saved the day from
We did it!
Woo! Wizard.
We did it! Can we all each give an epilogue of like what happens to our bodega? Because we got a little bit of time here, but not enough to like play a whole game. So let's each do like an epilogue of our bodega and our cats, and then we can do like our sign outs and where you can find us and stuff like that. Okay, let's start with who. I keep closing this. Who is in the top left? Is Joe. Joe goes first.
Okay. So let's see. Little fuzzbutt Diego grows up big and strong and becomes somewhat of the mascot of the pharmacy for the neighborhood. He has seen many generations of patrons come and go. He watches children grow up to start their own families, and some go off to college and amazing careers as politicians and ambassadors and these things. And he knows that his community can always come back to him. And as he ages, he finds new abilities in himself to heal and care for people. And eventually you know him as the Ancient One that has the healing powers of her.
I love that. I love the story of Diego.
It's very warm.
So then we're going to go down to Emily.
Oh, I thought we were gonna go over Nova. Down.
Over to Nova. That's fine.
I thought we were going in a circle.
Look, I'm in the same spot I've been in, so.
Okay, I'll take it. So Miel and Brando originally said that Eugene was bothering him on the day of his kitten's wedding. That kitten through that marriage, had another kitten. And that kitten was somehow Sookie. So, keeping it in the family, keeping the business in the family.
Of course.
And then they go on to be one of the most successful poker speakeasy rings in all of Brooklyn and Queens.
Ooh, 2 boroughs, not just one. 2.
2 boroughs.
Okay.
Moving on up.
Okay. Lizy, what happened to Tony's? Just Tony's.
To just Tony's. Well, it's Mr. Peanut was kind of an older cat. And I think there's a generation of cats between Mr. Peanut and Dee Dee. And at some point when Tony gets maybe a little bit older and more arthritic, at some point the family finds a younger cat to kind of learn and take on the mantle. But they find 2 of them. So there are 2 bodega cats, and that's what's needed to keep up what Mr. Peanut was doing. And over time, there's been just like a rotating cast of little bodega cats and Tony's, and then just Tony's turns into Tony's and Sons. And they find Dee Dee somewhere. Huh?
The growth of Tony. He never thought
The
he
growth
would
of
marry.
Tony.
He named it just Tony's spitefully. And then he had to change it to Tony and Sons because he realized he needed a family. It's nice.
Yeah, those sons grew up and now run everything. And at some point, one of the son's girlfriends found a cat while driving, and the cat worked out to be Dee Dee,
Cute.
a big tough cat. Yeah,
It's like a family coming of age story. I love it.
yeah. Gotta grow with the family. And now Dee Dee also does the work of those 2 cats.
Nice. I'm gonna say for Tanya. Tanya lives probably just a couple more years. She's a very old cat. But she gets when she eventually passes on. Her owner takes her ashes and turns them into a diamond.
Oh.
She can finally be the diamond that she was, and puts that on a pendant. So Marge always has this diamond pendant. And eventually there is Marge swears up and down she'll never get another cat because Tanya was her cat and that's it. She'll never have another cat. And then one day when she's taking out the trash, she finds this beaten up, just this cat, this poor cat that clearly has been through it, has got missing bits, and is takes pity on the cat, takes it to the vet, and then is oh, I'm just gonna, just make sure it's better before I let it go. You know how we all do. And then eventually is but I love this cat. And so the cat eventually stays. There is no more big bed and stuff like that. All of that stuff's gone. Patches sleeps at the foot of the bed, at the foot of Marge's bed. They're much not closer, but he definitely wants to protect her because he knows that she has been harmed, and wants to protect her. So then eventually Patches devotes his life to protecting Marge and Towntown.
I did forget a detail with the pharmacy, because in this one, it was Flatbush Pharmacy. One of the kids that Diego helps raise at the pharmacy goes off, becomes a pharmacist, and buys out the pharmacy from Stephen
Norton.
Norton.
Mr. Norton?
Yeah.
Norton.
Yeah, Mr. Norton. Thank you.
Right. Okay.
The new guy buys Flatbush Pharmacy from Mr. Norton and renames it Medic. And the new gentleman's name is Jimmy. And Jimmy loves Diego too. And so Mr. Norton didn't feel right removing Diego from the pharmacy. So Diego went with the pharmacy and stays there because Diego loves Mr. Norton and definitely is more at home in the pharmacy, taking care of the people there as well. So that's why it goes from Flatbush Pharmacy to Medic Pharmacy.
Cute. But he stays with the pharmacy.
Yeah.
Pharmacy cat. not Mr. Norton. Things that aren't
Sweet. I love that.
So let's see. Then the sign-off materials. You can find me on Instagram under Little Star Girl. I am so sorry. You probably heard all that nonsense in the background.
My kid has been screaming this entire time. Like, have you not?
Yeah. Zoomies all around.
So where can they find you, and what are you working on? What you doing?
Yes. So Little Star Girl is my Instagram. I happen to save life. I work with a charity called Solid Stance for Unity and Community. It is bringing the empowerment of martial arts to disenfranchised communities around the central Arkansas area. Lots and lots of things going on with that. You can check out solidstance.org for more information. Other than that, I'm a crazy nerd cosplayer and all kinds of things creative. And you can get tidbits of projects and sneak peeks of things on my Instagram. Fair warning, it's a lot of cat photos and videos. Not gonna lie.
You like cats, which we know you do.
Yeah, I somehow...
I wasn't sure, but now I know.
Yeah, no, I did not mean to end up with 3 cats in my life, much less 3 black cats, but here we are, and they are adorable, and they are my children, and I would die for all of them. So yeah, that's me.
Nova? Where can I find you?
Hi, I'm Nova, and you can find me on Twitter at _NovaGamer. And I also play Safina on the Legends of Lenamore podcast, which you can find on all podcasting platforms of choice. That's it.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Miss Lizzy. Where can they find you? What you doing?
Yeah, find me on Twitter at LIZY_VR and IDM on the City and Snow podcast. So I play the world and all of the NPCs in that world. That's a D&D 5th edition actual play podcast starring a cast of all women and non-binary people. We have fun.
We have fun.
We do.
I am Emily. You can find me at Neurotic Good on pretty much all platforms, including the TikToks. I do things. I am in Legends of Lanamora podcast. I do a podcast called Dilly and Dally. What's What with Dilly and Dally with Nicole. And I do. What else do? I do things. I'm important. I have friends. I've been listening to the Montero album recently. It feels like a job. Because it's all I've been doing.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I don't know. I don't feel like I don't do it. I'm part of Novi, and so welcome to Novi. And you can go look at all of our other stuff we've got all on our website. We recently have a new addition to Novi that I want to shout out here at the beginning. It's called the Divergent Minds Club. You can go to divergentmindsclub.com and look at what the offerings are there. But essentially, they have STEM jewelry. So jewelry that is you're able to manipulate and play with. So if you have ADHD, ASD, anything that you just need to play with something, and you usually end up playing with your jewelry or your earrings, and they break because you're not supposed to do that. These are meant for that. So you can play with them, you can chew on them, you can do a bunch of different stuff. And they're also made with really great, you can choose your clasp. So if you don't have the dexterity to do a claw clasp, they come in magnetic. And so that's been super cool and neat that we can help out with that. So if you have any need for some STEM jewelry in your life, head on over to divergentmindsclub.com and join the club. Soothe with style. But yeah, I think that's all we've got. We finished up a little early, but I think we can take a little break before the next one.
Yes, coming up next at around 3 o'clock, we have Himbo Treasure Hunt. And so we're going to take a little bit of a break and come back with that. That's right.
Yeah. Nathan is GMing, so that'll be super fun.
Yes, and Nicole, who totally didn't hear the niche theater references from this episode.
There might be more next time. Who knows?
Playing cats, it comes up. Yeah. So, and then after that, we've got Swords by Starlight, which is Nathan and I either falling in love or killing each other. It can be very fun. Hero Dog Saves Town, where we convince a dog to do our TV show. And Companion's Tale, which is a map building game that you play together, and it's really cool and fun, and I'm sad I'm missing it. But you'll be able to see all of that and more for the rest of the Novi Live. But for now, we're gonna break.
Yes, thank you again. See you soon. Stick around.
Bye.